Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you guys are at in the world. I am going to attempt to do this video again for you guys to see if I can bring about some clarity in your trading. And what do I mean about clarity? Clarity clarity is what do you have on one time frame and what don't you have on another time frame. So, based on the new updates, enhancements, however you want to call it, um, when I share with you guys what I am doing to find good, solid, solid winning trades, good, solid winning trades. Guys, this is going to require a lot of patience on the trader's part. Let me give you a little mindset first before I give you technical. First thing with trading is this. You need to enter trading understanding this. Don't take it personal, but you need to understand this. The market does not think that you're special. You're not special to the market. What do I mean by that? Just because you feel some kind of way, or even your parents may think that you're special, and people who like you and know you may think you're special. When you enter a $6.6 trillion per day industry, you are not special. So there's no special privileges given to you because you want to trade. And the other thing that you need to understand about trading is the market does not wait for you. When you're ready to trade, it's ready to give you trades. You need to be ready when the market is moving, which means that you need to have clear times on when you're going to trade and when you're not going to trade. The market does not care about your schedule. All right. This is $6.6 trillion on a daily basis. So let's talk about a trade. I'm going to talk about gold. That's what I focus on. That's what I primarily trade. This is what I'm eating on currently right now. And I want to explain to you guys why. All right. First thing that I do is I make sure that my trading time frame is fully set up. That the time frame that I trade is fully set up. And that time frame is the 1 hour window. You have choices, and with choices you can choose. You can choose to trade both the level ones and the level twos. You can choose to only trade the level twos. Or you can choose to trade these semaphores as well. And I'm going to explain to you on how you can do all of that. Hold on, let me get this money real quick. Come on, hit that high today. All right, hit my take profit. All right. All right, guys, I am done. It has hit my high of the day. A nice 160 something pips. I am done. If you guys heard that noise, that means that my TP has just got hit. All right, so let me finish explaining to you guys why this trade was so juicy, in my opinion. And that is because I have personally, this is me, have personally chose to trade one direction and choose to take these semaphores as pullbacks if I decided to. If you want the highest winning trades, trade only in the direction of your big level 2 arrow. Less trades, but better results, higher results, bigger moves. Guys, it's just gonna pay you like crazy. Okay? So what do I mean by that? Is I remove personally, this is me personally, if you want to trade it, you can, but personally, I remove my level 1. Why? Because I'm going to use the semaphores if I want to trade any pullbacks. To me, that's a pullback arrow. Um, so I'd rather use the semaphores. Because the level 1 disappears a little too much for me, I want to focus on the ones that do very little disappearing. I don't mind if they extend or recalculate, but when they disappear, it confuses me. Now, this is a complete strategy different from the MK strategy. So I want you guys to understand that as well. So I am been a buyer. I have been a buyer this whole time from Wednesday of last week into now. I had a level 1 here. Of course, it made a move down, disappeared, gave me another level 1 here, continuation, and I'm now currently doing this trade right here. So, guys, that is my hour setup. My arrow is set on slow short. My arrow is set on slow. Oops, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be set on slow short. That's my arrow. Slow short. I've been playing with some settings. So your 1 hour window for looking for your entry signal for the 1 hour window. Remember, we don't take the trade in the hour window. We confirm that we are buying once your slow short closes in the hour window. When that happens, you create your split screen. Please try to trade with a split screen. Do not try to go from the 1 hour window and then mark it up here and then drop down to the 15. Because you have all of these other semaphores and stuff on there, it will confuse you. Go ahead and get in a habit of doing a split screen so you can see one time frame that you're entering in and one time frame that you're monitoring. You're monitoring all your trades from the hour. You're just coming to the 15-minute window to find your entry. Now, in the 15-minute window, as you can see, I don't have anything on my 15-minute window but my entry signal. I have nothing on my 15-minute window but my entry signals, which is slow short. Same thing if I wanted to be aggressive. Now let me say this. Your 15-minute window slow short is your conservative entry. If you want to be aggressive, it's the same setting, you just drop to the 5-minute window. All right. Now that you guys have your clear entry in the 15 and the 5, which is slow short, you have your clear setup on however you're going to do it. You have your directions, you have your entry direction signals, then you split the screen. You go to the 15-minute window. This is the trade of the day. It came from the end of yesterday. We had a half a day. The market closed, locked us in this trade. So at literally the 1600 is when this candle closed. I would have come over here to 217, and I need to look for 1700. Why? Because that's when it closed on the 1600, which was right here. So I was able to enter this trade from the 15-minute window right here at 1815 is where I entered the trade off of this signal. Because at 1600, there was nothing. So if you're going to be a conservative trader, then you need to stay in the 15-minute window. If you want to be an aggressive entry, find aggressive entry, then you can drop to the 5. So let me put the 1600 right there. What is the benefits of one or the other? 15-minute window will keep you out of a lot of drawdown. 5-minute window will get you in early, but there's possible draw down. All right, so if I drop to the 5-minute window, find that mark, That's not my entry because that's when the 1600 candle closed. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. I need to find the 1700 candle. Sorry, because we don't enter on the 1600, we enter on the 17. So that's my 1700 candle. Now I'm looking for a trade. If I was aggressive, there it is right there. At 1720, I would have been in this trade, but I would have been in about 7 pips of drawdown. Woohoo! All right. So if I'd entered this from the 15-minute window, my entry would have been right there at 10, which is the 1815 candle, which was 1015. All right. So from there, then the rest of these candles here, I was market closed on your boy, and we were stuck like Chuck until the market opened back up. When it opened, it gapped, gave us what we were looking for, and we were good to go if you held that trade. Now, here's another thing about the 15 and the 5. You do not monitor your trades from the lower time frame. Once you enter the trade, I would suggest you to minimize the screen or simply minimize the screen. Oops. Or just make this big. Once you enter the trade, just go back to your 1 hour because you're monitoring that trade from here because you are a 1 hour window trader. You just went to the 15-minute window to find your entry. So now you can make a decision on how long you want to stay in this trade. You can stay in this trade until you get another what they call it, when you get another slow short, which actually came right about here. We got tricked on this trade right here, but it did give you an opportunity to re-enter it. So you would have been in here. If you'd have went to here, that's 54 pips. If you went to the top, guys, that was 75. Y'all know me, 50 plus pips. I'm securing the bag because I'm always walking out of there on a good trade like that with 50 plus pips. All right. This here just gave me another one, and I'll show you how we were able to even enter this trade right here and capture this whole entire candle of about 80 something pips. All right. So hopefully I explained that to you guys. Very, very clear. Set up how you want to enter. I trade just the level 2s, but I use these semaphores as re-entries or even taking some pullback trades. So what is the strategy of trading the semaphores? The semaphore is not a trade unless there is a signal to follow it. Never take a trade off of these. These things will move on you so much, forming higher highs and lower lows. But if you have a semaphore followed by an entry signal, you will simply drop down to the 15. If you want to be conservative, drop down to the 5. If you want to be aggressive in your entry, and you can take that trade. If you know you're trading against the direction, do not have a big pip go. Grab your 10, 15 pips and dip. This one here you can hold. Why? Because it's in the direction of your trend. If you took this trade, which is a pullback, you need to grab you a few pips and dip. All right. Some of you have the level 1, so you would have held it a little bit longer. That is up to you. I would have grabbed, once it entered, give me 15, 20 something pips. This is gold, so I would definitely went for 20. Got out of there. There's my continuation in the direction of my what? Level 2. I'm in that trade for 50 plus pips. That's me on gold. If I'm trading in the direction of here, when I get an entry, I'm always going for anywhere from 30 to 50 plus pips based on what the market gives me. All right. That is how you trade what I just gave out on Sunday and what people are trading now. Anything else, you're on your own. If you find any old videos, you're trading on your own. This is the video I have not changed much, guys. All I did was I stopped using fast long because it's a little slow. By putting everything on slow short, even your entries in the 15 and the 5, it is definitely giving you cleaner entries. You are not aggressive using slow short. That depends on what time frame you are using to enter. 15-minute window is a conservative entry off of this slow short. The 5-minute window is an aggressive entry off of the slow short. And if you try to get in a trade on the 1-minute window, that's crazy aggressive. And that's up to you. It works. Just remember, the earlier the time frame, the potential bigger drawdown. Doesn't mean that it's a bad trade. It's just that you may be in a little bit bigger drawdown than someone doing the conservative. The downside of the conservative is that the move may not come back to you. You may have missed it, and it may not give you another opportunity because it's so conservative in the entry. You may have to wait a longer period of time. But either way, guys, DPF, discipline, patience, focus. My other thing would be, don't be a pair junkie where you got 10 pairs you're trying to trade, and yeah, because you want to test it out. You just want testing every pair. What you do in practice is what you will do live. So practice discipline in your demo so you can be disciplined when you trade live. That's just my little tip. That's a freebie. I won't charge y'all for that one. But if you want to get consistent, well, somebody said, what does it say? Quality trades over quantity. You don't need a lot of trades. Just take the quality trades, guys, so that you can have the best results of that trade. With that being said, guys, make it a great one. This video will be available as soon as I post it and render it. But I have given y'all what we're doing. The only slight difference between this and the MK strategy, which is your swing trading. You are using the level 1, and I'll post that video of what he's doing for that so you guys can watch that. It's a little longer, so it's a little bit more details. That's only if you want to be a swing trader. This is if you're trying to be an intraday trader. So guess what that did for me, guys? What I'm showing you is every day there is a possible trade. Every day there is a possible trade. Every day there is a possible trade if you follow this system. I don't think there is one day that I did not find a trade for gold. Now, gold came, maybe it gave me a trade when I was asleep, but it doesn't care that I had to sleep. It's not on my schedule. I need to get on its schedule. It doesn't care that I think I'm special. It doesn't think I'm special. All right. So those two factors I have to remove mentally so I don't get attitudes about, man, I can't find no trades. Well, get up. If you can't get up, then don't trade. But don't complain that you can't find any trades because the market does not care about your work schedule. Doesn't care about your livelihood. It moves while you are sleeping. So if you want it, get up. If not, find it when you can trade. And that's not me being mean. That's just me giving you real facts. Y'all know I'm street level. I keep it 100. And the thing that I think a lot of new traders are missing is that because you paid your money to get this is not catering to you. This market is so big, it's so much bigger than all of us. We're in here trying to nibble off of it. And we get in where we fit in. So get in, fit in, get your pips, and get out. Make it a great one, guys. Peace.